going to start the border, and you are going to want to switch to your 4mm hook, or a hook, the same hook that you used for your cuff. Okay, so this is where I left off at, over here in this corner. So to start the border, you are going to chain up 1, and then we are going to be working in this side part. So when you pull right here where the chain is, you have this little hole, which is like the top of your double crochet. You're going to go into the side of it, and you are going to put 1 half double crochet in there. And then you are going to also chain 1 and place another half double crochet in that same space. And you're going to do that for whenever you reach a corner, because that is just turning. You're turning your work. Okay, so then you are going to place half double crochets evenly around your entire work. And how I do it is I just go right here into these little openings, and I always make sure I'm grabbing 2 strands of yarn. It just makes it look cleaner. And I just kind of find a spot where I'm not bunching up my work, and I just place half double crochets where I think they should go. It's kind of like really up to you where you think they should go and how they will look. So you're just going to go all the way around your cardigan, placing half double crochet. So pretty much you are just going to be placing half double crochets into the spaces where you feel that they should be, with, you know, just making them evenly across and make sense on the lengthening side. Once you get from this side where we lengthen our cardigan, you are going to get to your cluster stitches. So let me get there right now. Place a couple more half double crochets over here. And then, okay, so now I am at my cluster stitches, and I am just going to place a half double crochet in each one of those stitches. And then those chain 1s that we did between the stitches, you are just going to skip the chain 1, and you're going to go right into the next stitch, which is your next cluster stitches. So when you come to your cluster stitches, you are going to skip the chain 1s that you made, and you're just going to work directly into your stitches. And then when you get to your neck seam and arm seam right up here, you're just going to be placing half double crochets evenly into spaces, and then you will make your way back to your cluster stitches, and you are going to place half double crochets into each stitch, and you're going to be skipping the chain 1s, and then that will end round 1, and you're going to slip stitch into your beginning half double crochet. And then to continue with the border, all you're going to do is I like to do 3 rounds of half double crochets. You can do 3 or 5 or how many rounds you would like, and you're going to keep half double crocheting around until you get to your desired width that you like your border. So I will show you. So you are going to, this is where you are starting, so you're going to have double crochet all the way up here, all the way around here, all the way down here, and then all the way on the bottom part, and then you're back to the top, and you're just going to slip stitch into your beginning half double crochet, and then in every corner you're going to do a half double crochet, chain one, half double crochet, and that is pretty much it for the border. And I will meet you back after I finish my border. I'm going to do 3 rounds of half double crochets. I will show you how to do the pockets. Okay, it's pocket time. That means we're almost done. So this is what it looks like after I did my border of my half double crochets. And here's one little pocket already made. And this is what it's looking like now. It's looking so cute. Okay, so to do the pocket, you are going to want to make a mosaic granny square. And the way I color block mine is that I did the beginning 2 rows with the solid color that I chose for my cardigan. And then I did 2 rows of the multicolored. And then I did 1 row for this one for my child size cardigan of the solid color again, but with the adult cardigans I like to do 2 rows of the solid color to finish it off. But no matter what, I like to finish off with at least 1 round of the solid color that I chose to use for the cardigan. So after you make that, I did for the kid size 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. Once again, 2 rounds in the beginning are the solid, 2 rounds after that are the multicolored, and then after the 2 rounds of multicolored, I did 1 round for the kid size of the solid color, but for the adults, you would do 2 rounds of the solid color at the end. And then once you do that, don't fasten off, because then all you're going to is chain up 1. So here is where I slip stitch to my beginning, chain 3, and I am going to link in the description box below how to make a mosaic granny square. I'm going to link that video down below so you can go to that video, watch how to make a granny square. It's just way too long to try to put into this video right here. And then once you get to that part, use the tips that I said here for using the colors to get what I did here. And then come back and then finish off the pocket right now at this point. So here is where I slip stitched into my chain 3. So I'm going to chain up 1 and then right back into that space, so that chain 3 space, the top of it, you are going to place a single crochet. If I can get in there. I made that one really tight. Do not make your chains super tight. And then you're going to single crochet into each stitch, and you're going to skip the chain 1 spaces that you made making the granny square. Sorry. So here is a chain 1 space, and then here are my cluster stitches, and I'm going to put a single crochet in each one of those. And then here is the chain 1. I'm going to skip right over that chain 1, and I'm going to go right inside of my cluster stitches and make my single crochet in there. And then I'm going to do that all the way around, and then in your chain 2 spaces, once you get to a corner, like right here, you're just going to put 1 single crochet in there, and then start going again, going into your stitches, placing a single crochet, skipping over those chain 1 spaces. So do that all the way around, and then we will finish this off, and all you're going to do is slip stitch into your beginning single crochet. So I am at the end, and all I'm going to do is slip stitch into this beginning single crochet, and then that's it. Your pocket is made. So now you are going to want to pull up a loop and leave a long tail, because you are going to be sewing this pocket on from here down to here, down to across from here, and then up here, and leaving this top part open. So you need to leave a long enough tail to be able to go around all of that. Okay, so now let's get to sew. So to sew on your pocket, I like to count these 3 lines right here where my tribbles are. 1, 2, and then 3, and that third one, that's where I like to begin to start sewing at. And then I like to end the sewing right here, right before my border. So I like to sew the bottom part right before my border, and then this part I like to just pick up another treble stitches and I sew into there. So I like to keep them the same spacing as I did one pocket, and then I just do it to the other pocket. So with this one, I will just count over which row I started to work in for my other half and just do the same thing. So for right now, I'm going to start in my start sewing into the 3rd row right here of my tribbles from my border. So here's 1, 2, and then 3. This is what I'm going to be sewing into. And all I do is I just attach my yarn going into the back loop of that single crochet that we made for our pocket border. And then I go into every back loop, well, the loop that is closest, I don't know if you want to call this the back loop or what, but it's the loop that's closest to the actual cardigan right here. You're going to be going into that loop. So you have these 2, and then you're going to be going into this one right here. And that's how I'm sewing in. And it makes it look very seamless doing it this way. Just going into that one loop. And then I just pick up any kind of space, really. There's no rhyme or reason with doing it. I am just going through, picking up a thread, and then I am just sewing it down, going all through all 3 sides. So do that, and then I will meet you at the end. Alright, now you have completed your pretty cardigan. Now it's all done. This is what it looks like. I will try to get as much as I can get in. So this is what it looks like, the arms, the sleeve. There we go. It's so pretty. I hope everyone enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure if you make this, you let me know and tag me into your finished piece. I can't wait to see everyone's color combinations. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. I am the Stitch Mystic on every platform. And I will have a written copy of this pattern on my blog later on this week. So you will be able to refer to that, and I also will have a written PDF copy on my Etsy later on this week. So let me know if you like it or have any questions, and I can't wait to see everyone's finished product. Bye everyone.